Francis Mowi, the address no ye Badwam so kasi meda sesa no pe wasore na ohwe Adom TV kai se demo live DSTV channel 280 Go TV channel 178 and some abeti so kahye bi and say wono mo a ehwe enkwada ye a wo hawo na se wodi demo no wo bi ene Adom kase ache wo makosema wonam sanso ana o manfo wo aduma sanso ebi ene mo na se bi asutine da wono mo no wo mo eche enom na typhoid ne malaria so kwa ga south a Mensinu assembly no wo mo hwehwe mu a wo ma ye mfishi adunte ni kyerɛ sɛ ama ne homene so pa wei ene nsɛm ahodo bi na mede so mo sɛ Badwam so kase wuhia me ayafrɛ me anɔkye wa ba agyewa sɛ wa fenkyerɛmu no mede to so ama Jumadi Shronko akoso na Center for Learning and Childhood Development Ghana wo money Home Advocacy Foundation and waka wo ho abom na won modi dwuma so no ye te se na Jumadi no nyina ye se behwe na sikabotini bi dia ya na aban de ma won mu adi dem se won fa nhwe ne ma asetena mo nyambre no abaten a wo ma adi dem nso nkodon beka wo sanse wo hawa wo nam mu no ano den pa dom kase ni bi ya twetwenko mo se
also aban implementing inclusive education policy no your early childhood care and development policy. It was near woman ye implementing. But above all, policies ne were paper so na say ye share. Made me back school, inclusive education policy wo. But made ne kwa head teacher say menjenu because parents being e hen na men konko report. Me to me ako police station and na menye den. There should be someone else or be responsible for the implementation of the policies.
Sandra Palaku Operations Manager Center for Learning and Childhood Development Ghana. Chiraya mani boni butayinti a wonum edi se adwuma no.
Mami for baby omo won kola omo ye disabled one way or the other no. Most often because of stigma omo facing ti omo den kola ni share them and even basic things also omo ye no muntu minye and ma kola no enyi because oh yeah, obi be kan anima na se bibisa. Inti program we ye specifically for to address stigma na mothers caregivers no face no.
Yankon Kransa North mense no emo na rewo se meba ne se kroba ko e frene se dumasana won no wo hododo no akwa adwuma na won mo ye na asutine bi yeda ho a won mo nyina na kyedom eno nti wo de adehwede ye mo den to mpanimfo ni mo eka bi wo se wo srada ensu papa obenya bia no anya bia ya ade no o me ye wo madom nye bi mo ya mane boni Christian of Rikuma na abo ansem ya no sei
papa me yensa ni nyina sei enu masitene asia no so amanfo ba dodo ho bebre ba ba bodo be si niama be horo niamam dia mfata yina ba yemi no wakosa ba no ye yade ti sra ba de mpayifo ba da woroma nsiyo no ba ma na wo ba didi kwara obo hunu sa wa me kira wo nsiyo to what me hunu sa wa me ti nsiyo de ni bi dia ya sa ya setran de enye kwara
manfo bi a wonum eti krom honom nso eka to aso se ade se wonum etu kwan kwansini mienu ansa na watumi akwa akosansu anom a eyo haw pa ema wonum nso fa sa akonya no so de adesrede to wonum na hye bedwani mensini krache ene ankrankro nyina anim se o meboa wonum
abare my pipe miensa say yemfa embu nsu anya aduane se pipe miensa nyina sai nsu tene bi da ase hai o sora no pakura sa wo kwa obakwa na nantwie kura ba kwano apika nsu otokase asusu atim pia palatin nyina obakwa akodrin na ni nyina sai o sa bedufi a wontim fa anya hwe
kono so kura ofiri ha ko enkwansiri ba emienu asana wa duru sansu no ho
enu akiri ena William Soben ya wo ya assemblyman ewo Droman Kuma electoral area so edin sense to ya mani boni enim
aban bon homodin ebetu nsuo miensa enem amayen wa dumasa ha nsuo miensa ni nyina breki me no kasai almost over be say 1 year ni yenya nsuo ewa dumasa krom ha enom ye na no de ya ena ye lanche nsuo ho asem say word water day ye laki nsuo yenya nsuo water is life na ye say ye de ye ni nkwakora because ye ni nsuo ewa ekrodua mu
ya wagana month mo ni ehwe nuane ahodo bi a yedi na aduane bu efre ne se wasa na se aduane obo my Ghana mu hase ya efa baabi wo mo aduane eno no na ye bayere ya hata ma wo na wayama ye sam no enne odi nsuo fra kakra na se adane aduane na se abraho se me wo se aduane ne ho ne se wo ye oba no abu nsa woni ho kwan se wo ye se aduane no afempo woni be ma hia mu wie wo so ye amamre dwade wo ma ho te ansa na se aduane wa ye anasa watom na yete saa asem na ese hwe aso kakra ne aso ma ne boni se wone wo mo ye aduane hu adwuma bi entwetwe nkomo a wonsem ni
so ya dia enyi fi number 1 wa chwade bebre achwade dikane se oba fa ne se oba boni nsa no ye wo sa anyeyi yesa ya dia ya kronkro amenu so obi a otaye obi a tan tentemo odi wo sa anyeyi
Yamani boni eto aso ene manfo bi a woni je wasa aduane hu bi etwetwe nkomo wonom edito nanimu se aduane ewa hooni nuro bebre ase wudi a eboa honamdua no
one more time no fried rice ni jollof ni we say bi ni ho enti eno ana omo ye maye enti eno ana ye ndi jollof ndi fried rice uhu mi say ahonde ame wo wasa enti eno ana midi eno ana ma me ye sorry ana pansa na ebe ko school na wa ye no di agu ye go na edi ko ye pomba eno ana ye di
midi ya menya energy e wo mpaso ene nantie mu ni na so aduane ye fu
se mu na wonya energy wa mpam
ma me bu adwuma no ye me pese me chese se bia me ni bemba hia ma me nya mo ma bemba no na
ye school kwala ye pay aduane se number 1 onwo mo kon emo wache me benku like ebia sometimes the post ma me 2 series that 2 series no o ko time mo awon me once I was 50 pesos ubenya 1 series ubenya even that 2 series no mu no o ko anopa obetumi edi first break ubedi second break ubedi nje nti na most me school kwala ye pese aduane we
Free Horne and Quapomodimu and Semoni Quakujinaga South. Now, Health Directorate, one more penny, and our senior disease control officer. Maybe it's a day sasu, or in some to judge as Obam Potem Honoma, me, if you move to Ja, say, ya dear me, no, and a man home super typhoid, and malaria, or the Adishadi Mwadi at a month for be or Motega South, and himself was rather. I only dear one, some morning in a brownie, so, and a mosquito net, and Tuntumodaya would them a man Tuntumon Wono. Ubi answered one pay bina yari pejanity anomrase.
Haya wa hapa ya malaria na typhoid. Na typhoid no so de enim se yenya fi yeduane die mu ni yensuo mu. Na malaria no so one that treated mosquito net ase a eno so edeba. Eno na de yare a edi yenya wa hano ti ye best ye mind gasat for say ye so mala omonda mosquito net ni mu na emma malaria ne mbra fom na typhoid no so no mesrem omondi aduane a ya hohoro ho yie before obedi aduane akoyem no man hu bebi a aduane ni fi na hohoro ho yie sometimes no so meduane ne nya hye ansa na wedi ensesa obedi aduane bia keke na yem boye ho mode so say ye bedumi anuane wo fie na yankasa so na yankasa ye di ade
Wonipa wono enehwe budget hunsem eso ewo South Shadrack Hammond a wogine mu ekasa enema municipal chief executive ewo South no ensem se no de tudwa
your anniversary will coincide because South by into existence 26 March 2018 into Wisha and Ghana Mount coinciding. The chief executive is doing what we call leadership by example. On one Kasa was setting up a team to promote indigenous products. I mean to say yeah, believe it said these are rich food that we must market and produce. We share all the products now you see and Nina is from South Municipal Assembly. Let's just say we want to encourage people say we should use made in Ghana product. We should, as it were, use them whether at the dress, wear the Ghana dress, eat Ghana dress, and do everything Ghana. That is what can make Ghana develop. It's a best Obia said, Ghana, na Ghana, and here the best place to.
Free Horne and call my Ghana, Yamrashi Bijeb. Now, on set and Chebia and University of Ghana in Penifosha, Sadisian Phobia, 1 year continuing students, Commonwealth Hall. One more emfa won Jumedia na se hona wotin won free hono enkode ko PM court e ma cry high court ne she se empanimfo wo school mu ne se sa agina na wo sie na adesuafo no won san yo mo be sisa brain san hye no enya nkoso nti ma hye bedwa no dom kuma ne dom kasie nyina de wano atomu bia wo kire se be ya enka school ne empanimfo no na sa de court wa hye no hye no woni so pepepe.
Disobeying a court order with impunity as a citizen of this country. The university doesn't belong to individuals. And I'm surprised why a whole institution would be allowed to impugn on the dignity of courts in our country.
It's rather sad that an institution like University of Ghana, of which we are all alumni, would want to disregard a court ruling in favor of reinstating students so they can continue their academic work and also come out to contribute their quota to the development of this country.
First Deputy Speaker Joseph Osewusu Abra wade nsem eto committee a womo enehwe adesua ehun nsem eso no mumientie nsem bi odi dwane bi.
The orders of the court are interim to hold the balance whilst the matters are being heard. But my wish is that the settlement will be outside the court. That is where we are sure to achieve proper harmony at the end of it all. And I think I will refer this statement to the Committee of Education to ask them to engage the university and to report back to us why the university authorities, headed by the immediate past Chief Justice,
Ejina my Ghana Yamarshi Bijim na kopio mo wabedwe kwa ya pa hwe nwasua ho nsem so no Deputy Ranking Member Dr. Clement Apak what the adishede mo den at Ghana Mampanyin nim so strada one share my Ghana so afo risk asem nsem so na eye capitation grant e wo se wo de ma chechefo na so de ko bia ya adesua ni adekire koso no bosumi bebre ni ena nkoye wo hwe no fisika ne nko na ma adwuma chechefo ne ye no ntumi nkoye.
Member our committee a womo enehwe adesua ehun nsem so ewo mrahye bedwam Dr. Clement Park edeya ato omampeni Akufuado enim se onhwe se obema wosoafo no no hwe Ghana sika sem so kenoforiata etua capitation grant edema etichafo se ne womo nso hu behin ha abra wo kasa no wodi tudwa se Conference of Heads of Basic Schools edebetu dwa se womo ensa enka womo fancy a womo ebetimi edi djuma enfie be mienu nie entehu behia se entempara no abane
Government owes capitation grants for the previous budget year at a whopping amount of 45 million Ghana cedis. What that says is that government was only able to remit 15 million. For the current year in question, the request was 61 million for capitation grant. Government only brought 11 million for us to approve. So ideally, government should be making available to the basic schools capitation grants in excess of 106 million Ghana cedis. That is not happening. The request is not being met, and the monies that ought to go to these schools so that they can function properly are not going. This is why these days you don't hear of basic schools undertaking activities like cultural activities, like sports activities. It is clear that, contrary to what we are being made to believe, that education under Akufuado or his record in the area of education is unsurpassed.
Yemfiri ho ne yankwa akatamanso amanyoko ndisi wonom akache na wonom a ekofa nkrata no hwesenka franka tuni dibre obenya na ye makomako ennan ne mu baako de eye ne scrubia Sabi on one case was say watching a sign in Mudu United time on Penny Dada John, Dramani Mahama Echi. Now Penny Kojobo to count after Dr. Cobna before or also Eka Hobin and Penny for what to about Gratanwa. Whatever to about me, bush me there to so do me and Sano. One more year ready or didn't kind, or better swim, you do better sort me and Son. That you might was say no. Now the Mocassi will be a be action.
I mean, it's not easy to go through such a vetting, and I think I'm so confident and I trust myself that I've qualified to become one of the people to lead NDC if the delegates vote for me. A presidential quality, and I have it.
Enipa no toso na ye beto dwa se nkopeso osi akan epre franka tuni dibre eye eneskobia ewie eni beto dwa se watwe ne ho afri akan sie ne mu a ode na ho den etai enka ne mampanyini John Dramani Mahama echi sentia wosi sa agina ye ode mu nchire moto ya mane boni enim.
You have your right to make a decision, innit? You can make your decision by yourself. So I made a decision by myself to support the old boy and that is the best decision for the party and myself. They are all my brothers and friends, and even my grandfather was here yesterday from home to support me, and the decision made all my supporters, and everybody is happy that I took that decision.
Enkane achiamehina no mrase bedwafie Edward Ajahu ena yetitrani a oda abedwafo no ano wode ballot ne nsunsanso etu dwabra wo mototo enipa miensen ano ewiye.
I announce to you that 3 out of the NDC stars who applied to have their names on the ballot paper for the presidential primaries of the National Democratic Congress have sailed through the vetting successfully. The 4th, Mr. Ernest Kwakukodia, has voluntarily withdrawn from the contest and has communicated this to us in a letter in his own handwriting.
Egusua wakatamanso abonyoko NDC wonom akache na mampanyi dada His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Egusua ye ne wohyehyɛ mpanimfo ahodoɔ bi na Gomwa East ene Agona West abato mpesua ne so wo na ɛhɔnom na wɔde nsɛm ahodoɔ to dwa kyerɛ sɛ abato ɛbɛkɔ so afempinu ne aduonu na anim ene omudisi a wobetwa nyɛ sɛ wɔbɛkontokwa anaso ɔmo bɛka mogya aguda bi na emom abano sade Ghana fo bɛto no pepepe ɔmpene NDC fo mfa ba kumpo yɛ nka ho ebeka ho sanso na wo mo so behwe na fan ka ho no obi anya akwanya na ba ko a enka ho no wo de abeka ho se be yo my Ghana fo adwen kire a wa kire no sa pepepe e de bekoso
na me say ye be match omo boot to boot ebi say ye be say be sisi obia ye be say abato no be friendship yes ye be say obia be sisi ebi say me ogini say abato no ye friendship ya bibia anyone e kire say NDC ebi ko di mo abato enti campaign no be the shamonsa 2024 campaign aye be ye more branch executives and be dey na me so say mo de be sa campaign na nyame ado me special mobo say be ma ko hwe be wo bia me ka ko dama
Vice Chairman ya wada manyukoi ano Alhaji Abdullahi Osman Ali no wode motorbikes dumiensa ema coordinators a wada manyuko no ano se wonfa moa se be ya obebonto a emoden
eduma no enye din ema ye come now to 2024 general election 7 December 2024. That is why I provided the motors for the coordinators to have access to baby a omo pese omo kobia no ebe easy amamo na eduma no so it will be perfect for us so that 2024 it will be easy for us. And I know we are going to win the power 2024. That's the reason why I provided the motors. The America Chiramo say, Omuhun say, the motors na medema no a party property. Medema amu or party nti me to omufu say omumfanye party ejuma. Omudi ye party ejuma no so a me ogidi omumu say Kaswa dynamic no has changed so much because we have so many kind of tribe here.
Yen konsem fufuru emu a enayefo wo mokọ mrahye bedwam February bosome da na etoso aduonu nwotwe na wokọhye bose omanfo a wo monsanka wo mo card no behwe na wode na makoba ko duba ko asi wona wa print ya mo no mo de asudwa sese card no makoba 541,529 na wo mo print je se wakoye Ghana card mi na monsanka ya na watimetu anamo na wababechi
etichafo enkabomuko a wo mo edin
mistaken and yet at the same time we all know that though we have for some of us we think we have a very good constitutions are not cast in stone. No human body of rules is cast in stone, and they need to be looked at regular times, and when what you have done and what you had been doing under some of the provisions are no longer working for the nation, then we need to look again.
Kane National Chairman Edema New Patriotic Party MPP Peter McMenu enso editudwa se obi wu ewo amanyoko bi mu ewo man mu ha enwo nkohia se amanyoko a aka no ebeto aba na womu eyi obi se wonko mranhye bedwem.
We are saying that when a person dies or for whatever reasons resignation, the party that brought him into parliament during the general election must be given the opportunity, like the United States does, to replace him so that the acrimony, the costs, etc., associated with by-elections will be a thing of the past.
National Communications Officer Edema National Democratic Congress NDC Sami Jemfi ekasa for constitution isese wo musan hwemu.
The National Democratic Congress believes that the 1992 Constitution has served this nation very well. But after operating this Constitution for well over 3 decades, we share in the call for the Constitution to be amended.